In the past, I talked about multiple ways to use false color for photo editing on this channel, and I even showed you a workaround to get false color as a camera profile directly in Lightroom. And well, that was amazing because we could apply mask, do basic edits, and figure out our exposure in real time directly in Lightroom. Because I'm using it as a camera profile, it's still just a workaround, and that limits us from using other advanced Lightroom profiles like the linear camera profile. So today I want to show you another method to get false color feedback on your photos so you can easily judge exposure that does not involve Lightroom at all, and it's a third-party software that's not even used for photo editing. So this video is gonna be something of a tutorial. I'm not gonna focus on photo editing, I just wanna show you how to get false color to work regardless of the editing software that you're using for your photos and how to set it up. And we're gonna start with OBS, which is a free piece of software that is usually used to stream over the internet or even capture videos like this one. And because it's used for streaming, it also means that it can capture and display what's on your screen at any moment. And after you downloaded and installed OBS, you're gonna be greeted with something like this. Right now, mine is displaying my camera because I'm using it to record my face, but you can also set it up to display whatever is on your screen or even just Lightroom. And to do that, we're going to click on this plus button right underneath the Sources tab, and this is gonna open a new window, out of which we're going to scroll down to Window Capture and click on Add a new window capture. And in here, you're gonna see a list of all the apps that you have opened on your computer. From it, I'm going to select Lightroom, and for me, it worked with the Lightroom Master Catalog 1. And to be able to see the photo that I already have opened in Lightroom, I had to switch my capture method from automatic to Windows 10. So if you don't see your photo inside Lightroom, play around with the other settings until it shows up on the preview. Next up, we're going to right click on the window capture that we just created, and we're going to select filters, and from the video filters we're going to apply a LUT. And now you're obviously going to need a false color LUT, and you can grab the false color camera profile from my website, which comes pre-bundled with a false color LUT, or you can just grab one off the internet. But if you're getting the one from my website, you're supporting me and the work that I do here on YouTube with advanced Lightroom tutorials and photography content in general. And now that you actually have a false color file, all that's left to do is to load it in here, and you can now see a real-time false color preview of what's going on in Lightroom. And with that, you're pretty much good to go. You can get a nice real-time preview of what's going on in Lightroom with the false color LUT applied to it. And to improve my experience, I'm going to click the preview over here, which brings up these red dots, and I'm going to click on one of them and resize the preview so I'm only seeing the image inside of Lightroom. But I do have one more tip for you. Going back in OBS, we can go to Sources, click on the plus button once again, and from the list we're going to select Image. And in here, I'm going to load the map for the false color LUT that I'm using. And if you got my false color LUT, this map comes pre-bundled with the false color camera profile as well. And even though I've been using false color for probably over a year now, this makes it much easier to reference the colors in the false color preview even for me. So if you're a beginner, make sure to set this up as well. But anyway, this is how you can get a real-time false color preview on anything that you're working on. I'm using it for Lightroom, but you can adapt it for Photoshop or other editing software. If you enjoy Lightroom tutorials and photography stuff in general, make sure to hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!